Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Same Fire Society. I am so happy to have you here. Today we're just going to do a quick check-in, a quick love reading and just see what wants to come in for today, what messages want to come through from spirit, what messages want to come through from your person's higher self. We are using, to start off, the Burning Heart Love Oracle. I ran because I wasn't ready for you. So already feeling like a continuation of the energy from yesterday. We did have the running card. And we had intimidation and not feeling deserving. I don't feel like I deserve you. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Came right out right after. I don't feel like I deserve you. I want to kiss you. This came out yesterday in a different deck as well. So this is triple confirmation. This is a continuation of yesterday's reading. I want to make things right with you. I want to treat you the way you deserve. So I'm getting real, like, they feel like you're a Queen of Cups energy, Empress energy. Really feel like you deserve the world, I'm hearing. And, you know, not feeling like you may have ever had that in your life. I hate seeing you with them. And I was just about to say, with that, not feeling like, I didn't want to bring up any like third party energy, but I was literally just about to say before this card came up that, not only do they not feel deserving, but if, like, during the time you met, if you were with someone, they don't feel like the person you're with deserved you either. You were with deserved you either. You're worth more to me than I let on. So we had kind of like the Ice King energy going on yesterday, wearing some type of a mask. And that once this masculine developed feelings or recognized his feelings, feeling like, you know, they needed to put a wall up or put a mask on to not let you know how they were feeling. You tame my demons. So you may have seen over the course of a separation changes, realizing all the mistakes that they made in this connection. I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. Or I'm getting with this too, if you don't have socials at the moment, looking at pictures of you two together or like past conversations. And that's kind of how they connect at this moment. I know that we have a soul connection. So this has been coming in quite often, the recognition. They finally have a recognition of what this connection is. I can't go another day without you. And you may feel that in the way that you have not really felt disconnected, but you've been able to kind of like be okay. You know what I mean? Like you're not in that constant thinking about them energy anymore. You're able to live your day to day. Yes, things remind you of them, but that kind of goes over the head a little bit. You're just like, oh yeah, that's there, you know, kind of, you know, just going about your day, like I said. But you still, like, you see the little reminders all the time, but you're not, you know, so fixated on them anymore or mulling over them anymore, I'm hearing. I should have fought for you. So deep regret over not accepting this connection or not having the bravery, I'm hearing, to accept the connection. Wishing they would have fought for this connection. So especially if you were in another situation at that time, wishing that they would have fought for it. I'm on my way to you. So doing what they need to, and trusting. I'm hearing trusting in the universe that if they are on their path and doing the healing that they need, that you guys will come back together some way, somehow. I have been working on myself. So yes, doing the healing and working on themselves. Not just outwardly things, but working on themselves spiritually finally. I definitely went through that spiritual awakening. They may have been asleep when you guys met. I understand how important you are in my life, and I need to tell you the truth. I was only going to get one more, but two flipped out. I need to tell you the truth. So there was no 3D recognition here. And I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. So this has been coming out. A lot of like the drama and gossip cards came out yesterday. So this really does feel like a continuation from yesterday. If you haven't listened to yesterday's reading, I highly recommend to do that and then come back and listen to this one. But having a circle of friends around you, possibly, where people started talking. There was probably some type of taboo relationship. And even if there was nothing going on romantically, people could just feel the energy between you two and just started assuming that things were going on when maybe they shouldn't have been going on. That's what's coming through. So I need to tell you the truth, and I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. I guess I'll take these two. I hope you can see them. Okay. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. So this person really wishing that you would just, and I was getting this yesterday, that you would just come in one more time. But the message yesterday was really stand your ground, and it seems to be continuing here. This is this person's lesson, right? To not only know that they're deserving, but to go after what they want. Of course, not in a way that's going to hurt anybody else. But, you know, at least speaking their truth here, because you can't just keep your truth in forever. Manifest in different ways. And as I was just saying, that trap, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. So feeling really trapped by these feelings and having no choice but to come forward here and really feeling that like it's, and you may have felt that before, like you couldn't stand not saying anything, and so it felt like a gasket blew or something like that, and it's taken them a really, really long time to come to that, but them feeling the same way at this time, finally. And that could be because of like constant numbing of the feelings, right? Doing everything possible not to feel this. Oh, wow. We have masculine energy again. This came out yesterday as well. So masculine energy. And then we have possibilities. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. Yeah. So Spirit's really pushing this person to make up their mind, you know? We have Archangel Michael again. Wow, same cards as yesterday. Soulmate and feminine energy. So twin flame energy, 100%. It's divinely guided and protected. But someone here has not been listening. Has not been listening. Has been ignoring the signs. Has been procrastinating and delaying here. Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, and nostalgia. So definitely with the nostalgia, when I said, you know, looking at pictures, looking at conversations, and just wishing and hoping that you'll come through again with a second chance, you know. Isolation, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. This could be their current energy now, just feeling very alone because they can't really talk to anybody about this. Nobody understands. And you're the only one that will understand, but the fear is so overwhelming, so completely overwhelming that they can't make up their mind on coming forward. Also, since I was picking up with maybe you not having a social media at this time, that they have no way to gauge like what's going on in your life. And so that's even more intimidating because, you know, they're hoping to like find a sign here that makes it feel clear for them to come forward, if that makes sense. Karmics, wow. Okay, so third parties, haters, and lessons learned. So a lot of lessons still need to be learned in this connection. With the haters and that gossip and all of that, I was getting some people within the group speaking about this connection when they had no room to speak and really not knowing anything, right? And then also third parties. So you both could have had some type of connection that was being tied up at the time of meeting, or you still had lessons to be learned in those connections, and those connections have to or had to play out. Today, good vibes now in the moment. So yes, we were talking about the numbing and distracting from this connection. This went on for a very long time. I'm getting 4, so maybe 4 years. This went on for a very, very long time. It could have been 4 years before they finally woke up, or maybe had a tower moment that woke them up to this connection here. So there was a huge delay. So it feels like a really long time. And, you know, Archangel Michael, I'm getting 444 from that. So 4s could be really, really significant here. Rumors, gossip, nosy. So there was some type of energy surrounding this. And paranoid, cautious, insecure, and guarded. So we did get the insecurities. So that's really just confirming that. And this may have been the gossip. People may have been talking about this like it was a love affair of some sort, but I'm getting that it absolutely wasn't. That's literally just how intense the energy was between the two of you. People could feel it, so they sensed something. There's no way that something couldn't have been going on, but I'm getting that there was absolutely nothing nefarious going on, I'm hearing, at all. Not even a little bit. That's literally just how intense the energy was. Like you could cut it with a knife, even though you can't see it. It's just like a feeling, like this really deep feeling. Masked, hiding, concealing, deception. So eventually in this connection, this person started putting on this facade that they didn't care about you at all. That also may have been said about that, and with the acquaintances. Healing needed to go on in this separation. That's typically why we celebrate, right? Or celebrate. I don't know why I said that. That's typically why we separate, is to heal, okay? And very interesting. Nightlife, striptease, gamble, Vegas. This may have been this person's addictions. Maybe somebody and or both of you lived in Vegas. Interesting. So yeah, gambling, strippers, drinking, and I'm getting really too with this too, that this would never be somebody that you would ever go for, somebody who had habits like this, but you saw past that. You saw that this was a mask. You know, that everything about this person was a mask. What you deeply connected to was the heart and soul of this person. So this connection became very, very confusing, right? it was like hot and heavy with this red here. At first, like this person was very flirty, and then once they realized that this wasn't a typical, maybe just some type of fling. Flings are normally what they had, you know, just fly by night. I'm hearing a fly by night type of situations. Nothing ever serious, nothing like committed. So that's all they thought this was, just some type of like, it was going to be another fun encounter for them. And once they realized how deep their feelings were, it became very confusing, and they became very perplexed by this and conflicted, right? Because they were thinking about it like, oh, this is just going to be some fling, some fun, like down low love affair or something like that. And realizing before anything even happened that they really deep down have like true feelings somehow, even though they may not really even know you. And so that's really perplexing to them. Let's get one more. So we have tension, stressed out, migraines, and worry. So they're stressed out about because they haven't come forward yet. They haven't given some type of apology on the bottom of the deck, okay? They feel like they were arrogant and maybe rash in their actions and maybe came off as insincere. So they have no way of coming in. That's coming through really strongly. You know, maybe before, when you both had socials or something like that, they could easily just like send an emoji to one of your stories or something like that, I'm hearing. But now it's like they really have no way, and it really makes them nervous to come forward, right? I'm getting for some reason that they feel like they may not even be sure who they're like talking to or something. I don't know why that's coming through, but that may resonate for somebody. All right, let's get some Intuit Oracle. I see you working to create change, and I'm proud of what you are accomplishing. I want to work on a mission with you. And that's a 7. Here we go. I close my eyes and imagine you're here with me. It feels so real. I'm beginning to understand this is what it means to be in the 3D. So you would know too, like I'm getting real heart chakra energy, like never feeling your heart like pulsate like that, you know, that type of connection. Separated or together, we are working in tandem with each other. Double 7s here as well. I've never felt a love like this before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but also overwhelming. It really can be, because you don't really know what it means, especially at first, especially if, you know, you're just waking up to your spiritual journey and or connection. I'm listening to my higher self now. A higher power is guiding me. So finally trusting in the universe and their higher self and their intuition, which is going to propel them forward eventually, because they have no other place to go, right? They have to say something no matter what happens here. I'm afraid this relationship is too good to be true, and I pull away in fear. Yes. Double 11s here, so we have 11, 11. Twin flame energy, and we also have the twin flame card. So Our inner children are crying out right now. We both need comfort to comfort them and become the parents. Yes, so inner child healing. Interesting because this is a 9 here, and we are in, I recently heard the 2025, in numerology, 2025 is a 9 year, and that is also the card of the Hermit. And so a lot of this inner childhood healing requires that Hermit energy, right? To really go within, you have to heal these things to have a healthy relationship, right? So you or them or both of you could be in this energy this year. It doesn't mean that communication will not come forward, but it means most likely before communication can come forward that there's some inner child healing that needs to be looked at. I wish I could say what I really feel. Someday I will, but right now I'm afraid to be myself. So very clear. And this is another 9, you guys. So that message is for somebody here, okay? Inner child healing. You guys are mirroring each other in that, okay? So if you know there's still things you need to heal, you know it's not time. And we have mirrors again, 3 times here. You're protecting your own fears. You're projecting your own fears and limitations onto me. Go within and understand that you are seeing yourself, not me, okay? So whatever you're seeing in them, you need to turn back onto yourself, okay? And look at how you are doing those things in your life and heal them. That's very important if if you're hoping to come together with this person, okay? We have soulmate here as well. We have lots of soulmates in life, and we can have lots of beautiful relationships with soulmates too. There is, every time I sit here and do a love reading, there is a huge mosquito that like flies back and forth on my window, and it's like only when I'm doing this reading. And so mosquitoes must be very significant for some reason. Maybe you resonate with that, or that gives you some sort of resignation. For some reason that gives you some sort of resonance from your journey, like it's like a sign of some sort for you. I'm assessing past life wisdom. I'm helping me understand things with a new perspective. Another 11 here. So we have 11, 11, 11, okay? So this person, I mean, you know deep down this is your twin, right? Regardless, it doesn't matter what it looks like in the 3D anymore. That's not even a worry to you anymore. I need to be strong in who I am before I can merge my energy with yours in the 3D. I'm afraid I could lose myself in this relationship. Exactly. If you're not healed, toxic traits such as jealousy and codependency, triggering of abandonment wounds, all those things that can come up in relationships that could truly ruin a relationship, I'm not saying that people can't heal through these things, but there's some things that can be done in relationships that just can, like, let's take losing each other's trust. I mean, it's so hard to restore that, So then you sit back and you understand why you really need to be completely healed if you want this relationship to be successful, right? Because if you come together and you haven't healed the fact that you lie about everything because you're wearing a mask, then the person you're with is going to build up resentment over being lied to and not be able to trust, right? And then they're not able to trust. How can they ever feel safe with you? And then if they don't feel safe with you, how can they ever let go intimately? I mean, it's a spiral thing, right? And so healing is really, really important for these connections. 777s here. 777s, double 9s, double 1s, triple 11s. 777 too, so luck. Some sort of abundance coming in on both sides of this connection. Both of you may have finally hopped on your soul path here. I'm struggling with codependency. Did I not just say codependency? This is something one or both of you are healing, okay? I'm afraid to let go of my old coping mechanisms. What do you do to cope with codependency? Do you latch on to people and try to have control over people because you're afraid of not feeling safe? Heal it. Look at that and heal it, okay? Double twos here. I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. Absolutely. Leaving your comfort zone in all aspects, okay? So pushing through the things that are really uncomfortable, okay? You're not comfortable with your partner doing certain things, or whoever you're dating doing certain things, to try to let go of those things and to push through the uncomfort. And, you know, if somebody is really worth it, they're not going to hurt you, right? If somebody hurts you, then take that for what it is, you know? But if you never put yourself in that position or get past the fear of being hurt, you're never going to know if that person is completely right for you. And that's for somebody. I'm not exactly sure why that came through, but we must remember that we are gods and goddesses and work to embody that energy. Exactly. Are you feeling like a goddess at this time or a god? Are you feeling like complete? Are you feeling at home? Are you exuding love energy? Right? Or are you still being triggered? Do you still get angry? Do you still have codependency issues? Do you have abandonment wounds you need to heal? These are just some of the things. There's lots of things, you guys. As twin flames, we are here to ascend and help others do the same. Yes. How are you uplifting the world? What are you doing to call others home as well? What is your soul calling you to do? There's some type of light work calling you to do that. If you haven't even started that, then there's still a journey here, right? Absolutely. And there's been a lot of delays, you know? Triple twos here. I know this is more than a relationship and that there is a higher purpose to our connection. Yes, there is. There is a higher purpose than union, okay? You have a mission. You have a mission to light up the world, okay? And there's some part that you have in this mission collectively. All of us, right? All of us light workers. I'm just picturing like a circle and like a bunch of different colors, like rainbow colors, and everybody holding hands, you know, and just light exuding out of that circle. We all have a mission of some sort. We all have a place somewhere, some way we could be uplifting people. Whether that's, I mean, I don't know why this is coming to me, but this may resonate with someone who's like a psychiatrist and kind of dismantling the paradigms and the social constructs around that. Find you recognizing a more holistic approach for healing and bringing that to that type of work to change those things, right? And that's going to make sense for you if it resonates. I watch you on social media and the internet. It's my way of staying close and finding out more about you. This has come up a couple times. So somebody here, and you probably know. And then we have 1010 here as well, right next to each other too. Okay, so you could be seeing 1010. And we all know we see the triple numbers, 222, 444, 77, 1111. But later on down your path, you start seeing more specific numbers. We have another 2 at the bottom of the deck too. So 222, 2222 could be very specific. When our conversations are lighthearted and playful, it eases the tension that is sometimes there when we talk. So, okay. Okay, let's do Okay, I think I'm going to close out. Oh, okay. Let me do a few of the Twin Flame Soulful messages. Okay, jump right out. I do love you from the bottom of my heart, and I will never stop. I've been hiding the love that I have for you. This has been coming out almost every day for a little bit. Wearing that mask, too scared to explain how they feel. I wish we could make it work and be together again. So for those of you who maybe were together intimately again, or intimately before, or even if not, I'm really feeling just being in the presence of your energy. Like it was just profound for them. I'm hearing you were the best thing that has ever happened to me. Exactly. The energy, just being around the energy sparked something within them again. Like they were asleep and they woke up to all the things that needed to change in their life. In my ideal world, we are happy together forever. My greatest wish is to be in union with you and simply be happy. Wow. Wow. And your presence in my life brought me so much happiness. So exactly. This connection really woke them up. Really, really woke them up. And also scared the absolute bejesus out of them. Okay. We're going to get the Hermit Tarot for some additional messages from them, and then I'm going to close out this reading. I just wanted to do like a quick little check-in love reading for y'all's Saturday. Do you think about me too? So absolutely wondering if you think about them. I never imagined so much perfection. Another 9 here. Something really significant with the Hermit energy and this year of the Hermit. It may be there, it may be the masculine's hermit period if that's something you already went through and you're coming out of. Okay, they're like mirroring you but right behind you. I just want you all the time. Love is the answer, exactly. Are you exuding that love energy, like complete love energy? Do you come with love in everything that you do? Time to ground yourself. I am obsessed with your body. Okay, very, very jumpy cards. And this is also the Hermit Tarot. We have 2 6s here. Whew, I always get shy when it brings up these things, but here we are making yourself uncomfortable and pushing through the uncomfortableness, right? Sex with you. Thinking about that all the time. Daydreaming about it. You have so many choices and options. So definitely, they probably just saw the way people like, I'm feeling a very observant energy. Like they would pay attention to the way people looked at you, men and women, I'm hearing. So that's very, very interesting. That maybe you just were very beautiful and able to capture a room very easily. And that caused a lot of intimidation, right? I'm just picturing like you sitting with friends and like a white aura being around you, like an angel, like a complete angel. That is absolutely beautiful. All right, let's get a few charms and then we will close this love reading out. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Okay. The Wheel of Change. This healing is going to cause the wheel to turn this year. Lucky Clover. We had 777 as well. So definitely this hopping on the soul path finally, working on your creative endeavors. Luck is gonna come, and this is probably going to come before communication. There's probably going to be some type of monetary abundance that comes in before communication. And we have the double heart. So that's just another confirmation of twin flames there for me. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, my loves. I do just see the turtle poking out here. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's the world. The world. Wow. I just really feel things are going to change. Things are really going to change in some big way this year for these connections. All right, my loves. I hope this helped you in some way. I hope it gave you a little bit of guidance on your journey. I love you very much. And until next time, love and light.